Birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Pete, happy birthday to you.
It's got to go that way.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, yay! It didn't go up.
Hey!
Well, what a lovely birthday I'm having. This is from my mother and father-in-law, Nicky's parents, and a glass to go with it. And our friend Roy, Aiken Forever the Joker, sent me 2 cans of 7-Up, and see what it says there, because I'm 77 years old, amazingly. And down here is, you see, cards. This one here is from my cousin Kenny, who every year he sends us hand painted ones. They're all done by himself. And look inside that. Isn't that amazing? He's an artist like myself, and we get one every time. There's another card there, look at that. And there and there, and I've literally had hundreds, and I mean hundreds, of greetings through Facebook, email and text from people. So thank you, all the members of the family all over the world. Thank you very much. And here is the card from my beautiful wife. Oh. Now this is author E M Forster. It was E M Forster that wrote this best-selling book, Howard's End, which was actually made into a TV series. Yeah, so right, so E M Forster, the guy that wrote Howard's End, but he did write other books. One of them was called Maurice, which wasn't quite so popular, but another famous one of his was A Passage to India, and A Room with a View, and another one called The Machine Stops. But the interesting thing is that E M Forster lived at Rooks Nest House, which is just outside Stevenage. It's part of Stevenage really, and the house is there. We went off to visit it, and the countryside round there is where he used to wander and get all his inspirations. And would you believe the council have been trying to build on it, but we won't let that happen at all. So just before we go into our little adventures to E M Forster Country, I'd like you to have a look at something he said, which is very much in the heart of Nicky and myself. We must be willing to let go of the life we have planned, so as to have the life that is waiting for us. E M Forster. Now, I think that's what Nicky and I mean by every new day is a new adventure. Just let it happen. Thanks. Off to Forster Country. We are in Forster Country. E M Forster lived in this part of the place. These, of course, are fairly new houses. They're called Rooks Nest Cottages, and my friends Pete and Brandy used to be here, the folk singers, Lucy Sean and Amanda Jane's mum and dad, and also Kibby and Nick, our friends Kibby Muspratt and Nick Wild. They got married, Kibby and Nick Wild. They lived here next door to them. Now we're going to go up to Rooks Nest House, which is what was based on E M Forster, who wrote Howard's End. Apparently Rooks Nest House was based on Rooks Nest House. This is, so E M Forster actually wrote Howard's End, which was also part of the book. It was a television series, so we're going to go in and see if we be allowed to film the house itself. But let's see.
See what happens.
Let's see what happens. Let's play it by ear.
Right.
Rooks Nest House, where E M Forster lived and wrote the books of. Unfortunately, there's nobody here, so we can't unfortunately go in. But I think we're quite okay to film the house here. Lovely, lovely gardens. So there's the house and the grounds here. That's where we came in, and this is Rooks Nest House. Now what we're going to do is to go down here and into Forster Country. This is the gardens, which is beautiful and appropriate actually. Right outside is a huge oak tree. Everywhere we go there's oak trees. It's a big one, isn't it, Boo?
It is one, yeah. Isn't it?
Isn't it?
Yay.
Lovely. We've got to have oak trees, haven't we?
Yeah.
Right. So we go past the oak tree over here, and this is Forster Country. There we are. This is what's known as Forster Country, and believe it or not, there was an application by the government and Stevenage Council to build on this beautiful countryside, but the Friends of Forster Country wouldn't allow that, so it's fortunately preserved. There, from here you can see the outhouses. Look at that beautiful weeping willow, and there's some more of the Forster Country. Imagine they wanted to build on this, put more houses, extend Stevenage, and you can see right in the distance there is Stevenage, right over yonder. But it's beautiful, it really is beautiful here. That's Stevenage over there, look at that. Huh. And out here you've got the tranquility. Another gnarly old oak tree. They're getting oak trees by the score here. Yeah. Look at that. He's touching the old oak tree there, which is nice. Isn't it beautiful out here?
Yeah, it is.
Eh? Here is our friends behind the oak branches. There's the sheep grazing away. Very tranquil scene, really. Isn't that beautiful? Huh. That's lovely. Couldn't wish for anything better, could you? And there's the old oak tree again we just filmed, and walking down on the pathway to visit Forster Country. Isn't it beautiful, Bo?
It is, it's
Look
lovely
at
out
that,
here.
eh?
Yeah.
Out there?
Right on your doorstep of Stevenage as
Right
well.
on our doorstep, and as I say, and they wanted to build on this, that we won't let them. Alright folks?
Yes,
You
it.
join Friends of Forster Country and make sure
Keep
they
this,
don't build on it.
greenery here.
Preserve
There's a
it.
little land over there. Look.
Yeah. Oh, little lamb running.
Yeah, where are they going to live if you get rid of this greenery?
Exactly, yeah, exactly. That's very true. Look at him running there.
Another couple over there going.
We're all running around there now. Look at that. Aren't they beautiful? And here we reach the dead end of the walk, so we have to go back. And that's it. A nice little thing on Forster Country. Something we always wanted to do, and we've done it now. Wonderful. Hey, Boo.
Hey.